You're watching over and over and over again. This is an Arsenal v Aston Villa team news special. You're watching over and over and over again the Positive Arsenal channel. Hello, I'm Richard. Welcome back to my channel over and over and over again, which features everything to do with Arsenal. In this video, I just really want to look through the team news that's just come in for the game this evening, Arsenal against Aston Villa at the Emirates. So the Arsenal team is there, and this is how we line up tonight. Bernd Leno in goal, of course, pretty much as expected. No real surprise there. And we've gone with a three at the back again. Now, the surprise maybe in a sense is there's no David Luiz, actually. He's on the bench tonight. So what we've got is we've got a back three of Rob Holding, who's kept his place, obviously having played last week at Manchester United. Bit of a surprise, really, actually. I was expecting David Luiz to come in, but it's Rob that's got the nod there to play at the centre-back position today. Alongside him is, of course, Gabriel, who's been absolutely amazing, hasn't he, this season? No surprise to see him obviously keeping his place in the side there. And the third centre-back on the left-hand side, of course, he's been a regular there pretty much all through the season there. It's Kieran Tierney, of course. It's good to see him playing there. Now, we've got the sort of four in midfield, the two wing-backs. On the right-hand side, of course, after his call up to the Spanish squad is Hector Bellerin. No surprise there, really, to see him in that position. He's been playing really well, hasn't he, lately? So he's playing in that position there. On the left-hand side, the left sort of wing-back position, again, it's someone who's been playing there pretty much regularly recently. Bukayo Saka, of course, great player he is for us, isn't he? Great young player. Some great performances recently from him as well. And, of course, the centre midfield, the two guys that did such a great job, of course, last week. Thomas Partey, of course, fantastic performance he put in, didn't he, at Old Trafford last week. Absolutely brilliant he was. And alongside him, of course, I suppose, a renaissance man in many ways, isn't he, for us? If I can find his picture, I don't know where he's gone. He's disappeared. I don't know where his picture's gone, but it's El Neni anyway. Mohamed El Neni. He's in the centre midfield. Then the front three is we've got Willian. Looks like he's going to be starting on the right hand side. Maybe a little bit of a surprise. A lot of people maybe expected Pepe. I personally didn't. I think Willian was a good choice for the left hand side. Through the centre, it's Lacazette. Of course, he needs a goal, doesn't he? He's not really scored that many in recent weeks, has he, after a good start to the season? So let's hope he can get himself a goal. And, of course, on the left-hand side, no real surprise to see Aubameyang, of course, back, having missed the Europa League game on the left. So that's the Arsenal team that started in this game. So I say it's Leno in goal, a back three, Holding, Gabriel and Tierney, four across midfield, Bellerin, Partey, El Neni and Saka. And the front three is Willian, Lacazette and Aubameyang. So not really too many surprises. In fact, it's exactly the same team, isn't it, that started the game at Manchester United last week. So no real sort of surprises there at all. I've just found El Neni. There he is. Look, fantastic. He deserves his picture on because he's been playing so well lately. The Aston Villa side for this game today, they line up like this. In goal for them, obviously, is Emi Martinez, his return to the Emirates. Obviously, I hope he has a good game, but not that good. I hope he lets in a few goals. And they're actually starting with a back four. So it's Cash, Konsa, Mings and Target. They're three in midfield. They've got Douglas Luiz will be sitting, and then they've got McGinn and Ross Barkley, of course, as their three in midfield. And then their front threes, Trezeguet and Grealish are either side of Ollie Watkins. So that's the Aston Villa side. Again, pretty much as expected. If you saw my show earlier on today with Joe, the Aston Villa fan, that was pretty much exactly the side he'd predicted, actually. So credit to him. He got that spot on. I was only one player out for our team. I thought David Luiz would come in for Holding. On the bench then, for us, we've got Renarsson, of course, the young goalkeeper who didn't play in midweek, did he? So I wasn't expecting him to play today, but he is on the bench, which is good to see. We've also got, obviously, David Luiz is on the bench, having played in midweek, and I say surprisingly maybe not playing in this game. But anyway, he's on the bench, and we've also got on the bench is Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Obviously, good player to come on, very versatile as well. Then it's a couple of midfield options on the bench. We've got Danny Ceballos, and of course, next to him as well on the bench is Granit Xhaka. Either those two can come on, of course, and do a job for us. Also on the bench, Nicolas Pepe. A few people I say maybe expecting him to possibly start this game after he scored again in midweek, but he's not. And also on the bench for us is Eddie Nketiah. Of course, come on, maybe to get a goal later in the game. He seems to be quite a good impact substitute, doesn't he? So that's the Arsenal bench. On the bench for Aston Villa is Steer, who I believe is the goalkeeper. They've got Taylor, Nakamba, El Mohammadi, Davis, Hourihane, and El Ghazi. So that's the Aston Villa bench. The referee for this game is Martin Atkinson. The less said about that, probably the better. Obviously, from our point of view, it's important that we win this game. Obviously, Grealish is going to be the man to watch, isn't he? He's the danger man for Aston Villa. I think we all know that. But also as well, I mean, I think in midfield, Ross Barkley's been playing well, hasn't he? So he could be one to watch out for as well. I think it's going to be quite an interesting battle actually in midfield, where McGinn, Douglas Luiz and Barkley coming up against Partey and El Neni. I think we'll try and get the ball wide to Bellerin and Saka to try and get the ball in the box. Let's hope the front three can really fire today. They've not really been on great form, have they? So let's hope today's a day where they can really put in a performance and start getting a few goals. You know, that's where we've been lacking. But of course, to score goals today, we're going to have to beat this guy, aren't we? Emi Martinez. He's had a great start to his Aston Villa career. But let's bear in mind, of course, the last 2 games they've lost and conceded 7 goals. So I think their defence can be got at. I think we've got the quality to cause them problems. But no doubt Martinez is going to have a great game today, isn't he? He's just bound to kind of prove Arteta wrong, not selecting him as our number 1. It's going to cause a few issues, no doubt, with a fan base who believe that's the case. I just hope Leno plays well and that we're the dominant team in this game. We can go on and win. I wouldn't say comfortably, because I don't think it's going to be a comfortable win. I think Aston Villa have got a good team. They've got good players. It's going to be difficult. We're going to have to be on our game. But I'm confident we can win this game. I predicted... obviously, in all the shows I've been on this week, I predicted a 2-1 Arsenal victory. I'm not going to change that now. I'm going to stay on 2-1. I do think there could be more goals in it, actually. Say two good, talented attacking sides with some good attacking players. So I'm expecting there to be goals. I'm going to go 2-1. To Arsenal. Let's hope that we at least put in a good performance. I think with the international break coming up, it'll be fantastic, wouldn't it, to win this game, be 4 wins in a row in all competitions, 2 consecutive Premier League wins. I think it's really important that we do win this game. But we certainly can't take it for granted, can we? Because Aston Villa have put in some good results this season. They've won their 2 away games in the Premier League without even conceding a goal. Of course, their last away victory was a really impressive 1-0 win at Leicester, who, you know, are up there near the top of the league, aren't they? So shows what a great result that was. So it's going to be a tough game. Let's not assume anything different. Aston Villa will come with a plan, and I'm sure it's going to be difficult for us. But if we play well, we can get the result. So I think it's massively important that we do. So that's your team. Now, just quickly run through the Arsenal team again. Leno in goal, back 3, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney, the 4 across midfield, Bellerin, Partey, El Neni and Saka, and then the front 3 of Willian, Lacazette and Aubameyang. Pretty much full strength. The team that we played last week at Manchester United, if we play anywhere as good as that today, I'm sure we'll win. But it's a home game. We've not played that well, have we, at the Emirates yet this season? Certainly in the Premier League. So we need to produce a better performance than we did against Leicester in our last home game. I'm sure we will. I'm confident we can win. I think it's going to be a good game, actually. Some really good players, talented players on show, you know. Obviously, as I said, Grealish for them, Watkins as well, Ross Barkley. So they've got some great players. We've got some great players. Should be a good game. I'll probably be back to do a quick roundup at the end, or I might just leave it to tomorrow for me reviewing the game. If you do like this channel, please subscribe down in the corner there as well, and please give this video a thumbs up, give it a like if you like it as well. I say coming up, I've got loads of stuff coming up this week. A busy week for me, not necessarily for the team with an international break, but I say tomorrow I'll be doing a full in-depth review of this Aston Villa game. I'll have my Premier League weekend review as well. I will be doing a live show as well later in the week as we build to, I'll say, the international break, and then obviously we can look ahead to the future games coming up when we're back in 2 weeks, which is going to be some tough games there. Really got a real tough run of fixtures, haven't we? So this is why this is so massively important, this game, that we do win. So I say I'll be on the watch along on the Mr. Arsenal podcast. We'll be going live. Well, I think it's gone live already, but I'll be on there about 7 o'clock. So please switch over there and catch me on there. And I say come back to the channel tomorrow for a full in-depth review of this game. It's Arsenal against Aston Villa at the Emirates, kicking off in 45 minutes time. It's going to be a good game, this. So I know it's on pay-per-view. You don't need to pay for other ways of watching it. So don't miss it, because it's going to be a good game. And in the meantime, of course, as always, come on, you Gunners! Come on! 3 points today. Massive game. Come on, Arsenal. You've been watching over and over and over again the Positive Arsenal channel.